Good morning, my fellow Women's Council of Realtor members. It's great to see you guys. Even though I'm not there in person yet, I will be there later today, and I look forward to catching up with many of y'all over the weekend. A real quick shout out to my fellow local network, DeKalb, Atlanta, and of course the state of Georgia Women's Council members. How are y'all doing? I'll see you today. I do want to also give a big thanks to Jan Jedlinski for inviting me and asking me to speak here with you guys today. This is an awesome opportunity. I'm looking forward to engaging with you guys some more. But in this opportunity to speak via video, I did want to give you guys a real quick condensed version of what I had planned to present and share with you guys today. And that is really the opportunity and promise that sustainability promises for the real estate industry, both in our businesses, our own personal lives, and of course, the marketing and opportunity in your community. So what I'd like to share is really getting past some myths often that people assume about sustainability, right? That people are only choosing sustainability for the environment, that it does not make financial sense, and that it's a sacrifice in some way, and that you're going to give up performance or comfort for the sake of either financial savings or the environment. And the bottom line is you can have all three. There's a win-win-win for all. And I want to offer my own experience as a demonstration of that. So before I got into real estate, I worked in marine biology at the Georgia Aquarium here in Atlanta. I did not make a lot of money, as you can probably assume, but I was burdened by the high cost of gas, particularly because I drove a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. I was spending $400 to $500 a month. And this is how my journey of sustainability started, and what has eventually led me to build the business that I have here in Atlanta, but also build wealth for my family. So what we did is we spent months researching and eventually switched to an electric vehicle. And ultimately, we actually, within 2 weeks of each other, switched both of our household cars over to electric. And what's really important about it is that it took us months to make the decision because there was a lot of information out there, a lot of it misinformation, and oftentimes from folks who had no firsthand experience. And that stuff still happens today. But we took the chance, and it's paid off greatly for us. So the bottom line here is that we were able to switch both of our cars to electric back in 2014. The payments actually stayed within $1 or $2 per month of what our prior gas car payments were. We essentially zeroed out the cost of gas because electric for charging these cars is so cheap. And not only that, but then the state of Georgia had a tax credit at the time. It no longer does, but some states still do. And we were able to have those immediate savings on a monthly basis with gas, plus have state and federal tax credits, which we then leveraged to buy a home. And ultimately, I'm here today with you guys because that process of buying a home was extremely difficult, and we could not find representation that had any of this information or understood what we might be looking for in a home. And being members of the community, we knew how large that community already was way back in 2014 in Georgia. So I ended up getting my real estate license later that summer. And kind of the rest is history. But that started the journey. And so for us, we have now over 8 years of being a 2 electric vehicle household. We have saved over $40,000 in maintenance cost. So, small amounts add up over time. We know that compounding wealth building. But on top of that, we again leveraged our tax credits to purchase our home in 2015. And we all know where home values have gone since 2015. So while it's tens of thousands of dollars in operational savings, the wealth built in our home is in the hundreds of thousands. And then we bought a 1964 mid-century modern home, and so we have gone down the path of various other high-performance, sustainable upgrades. And that is actually a slide that you'll see after this video, our 10-year timeline. We are actually still in it. We've got a couple of years left, so you'll still see some of our stages that will still finish before we probably come up with a 2.0 of this. But I offer that to you guys to show you that it isn't expensive. It doesn't all have to be done at once. And really the best way to do this is a little bit at a time. And remember that each and every one of us is a consumer on our own, so we can apply this to our own home especially with a changing market, to our own businesses to make sure that we are not spending anywhere we don't have to, but more importantly, about building a sustainable long-term brand that shows value to clients. So as you go through some of these experiences in your own home and business and have firsthand experience, and perhaps you pursue education such as NAR's green designation, you can start sharing this progress naturally with your network, with your social media. And people are going to come to you with questions, and that's all that we crave as a realtor, is conversation opportunity with people. And so this has such huge payback, not only again to your bottom line, performance, comfort, health benefits as well, and it really helps you stand out in a very crowded field. So I really hope that you guys will be curious, seek out information, try some of these things. You've just got to do it. But I also will there's an opportunity this weekend on the expo floor on the Sustainability Corner. We have worked to bring 2 celebrity chefs in this weekend, and they are demonstrating the performance and experience of all-electric induction kitchens. So please stop by Sustainability Corner this weekend, say hello to the chefs, try out the cookware, hear what they have to say. We have 1 residential and 1 commercial specialist, so they can explain the very different benefits from financial to comfort to air quality and ultimately performance advantages of induction over traditional gas. So I will be here later this weekend. I'm actually driving up or driving down from Atlanta while you guys see this video. So I will see you this weekend, and I look forward to connecting with many of you. Have a good day.